right? So next is like we'll study about how to work with functions in SQL. So the create function is used for creating a stored function and user-defined function. So you all know about the difference between user-defined function and create function. Sorry, user-defined function and built-in function. So the create function is used to create a user-defined function. The stored function is a set of SQL statements that perform some operation and it returns a single value. Right. So the thing is that so you all know that procedures and functions are subroutines that are used to break a complex programming task into smaller subtasks, and they are used to carry out a set of tasks. Right. So a procedure is characterized by the fact that it may or may not return a value to the calling program, whereas a function is characterized by the fact that it performs some operation and returns a value to the calling program. Right. So this is how the syntax of the function is given. Create function, function name. Right. So create function is a keyword. Function name, function underscore name is a user-defined function name. Then you have a set of parameters that can be passed as an argument to your function, right? So function parameter 1, function parameter 2, and so on. And you also have some return data type, right? So the function returns a value, so you are expected to have the return data type of the particular function. And then you have the function body, right? So the actual statements that perform some operations are given in the function body, right? So the parameters used in this functions are function name. So it is the name of the name by which the stored function is called, right? So whenever you create a user-defined function, you are going to associate a function name with that particular function. Right, so that you can invoke a function by using the function name and the set of arguments. So the name should not be native, same as the native function. So the name should not be the same as the built-in function that is present in the library. Right. So in order to associate a routine name explicitly with a specific database function, function name should be given as the database name dot function name. Right. So whenever you need to associate a routine or a function explicitly to a particular database, you are expected to give a database name dot function name, right? So whenever you work with functions, right, the parameters are of three different types: in parameter, out parameter, and in out parameters. So what I mean by in is like whenever you need to give some input to the function, we use this in parameter, right? And out is like whenever you need to display some output from a function, we use a variable as out parameter. Whereas in out means the same variable can be used for both reading input as well as displaying the output. We call it as in out parameter, right? So function parameter, whenever you declare a function parameter, it can be of three different types. It may be of in parameter, which is going to give only input to the function. Out parameter means it is going to display the computed value of a particular function. Whereas in out means it can be used both as both for giving input as well as displaying the output. And data type is the type of data written by the function, right? So it may return int or numeric data type, right? So function body contains a sequence of MySQL statements that perform some operations. So it is present within the begin and end delimiters, right? So for example, we are going to work with this employee table in today's class. So the employees table contains the following attributes. It contains the employee ID, the first name of the employee, the last name of the employee, and start date. So start date here, it implies that the date of joining of the employee, right? So you are expected to find the number of years that an employee is associated with an organization by using a function, right? So we are going to write a function that returns the number of years the employee has been associated with the company, right? So here in the relation, you are going to have only the date of joining information of the employee, right? So you all know that based on the attributes, today's date and the attributes date of joining, will be able to compute the years of experience of an employee in an organization, right? So here we have only the information about the start date of an employee in this relation. So start date is like joining date of joining of an employee in an organization, right? So we'll make use of a function to compute the years of experience of an employee in an organization, right? Right. So this is a simple function. So create function, function name. So here the function name is going to be a number of years separated by underscore symbol in of years, and the input argument is going to be date one. So date one is going to be the joining date one, which is of data type date, and it returns integer, right? So it is going to return integer value. It is going to return the number of years of experience and employees associated with an organization. So this function is of type deterministic in nature, right? So again, we have the function body within the begin and end delimiters. So you are going to declare a local variable day2, declare day2, which is of data type date, right? So select current date into day2, right? So current date and time can be extracted using the function current date, right? So you are going to get the current date on the system date and store it in the variable day2. You are going to return year of day2 minus year of date1, right? So you are going to find the difference between the current date and the date of joining of an employee, and return the number of years an employee is associated with an organization. Again, so in delimiter to indicate the end of the function, right? So this is how you have written a function. So you have delimiter symbol tools at the start and end to indicate that the function has been terminated. And how to call the function. So you are going to call the function using the function name and the set of arguments. So you are going to call the function using this SQL statements. Select ID, employee ID, first name, last name, number of years. So number of years, we are going to pass the argument start years, right? So sorry, number of years, start date as years from employee, right? So we are going to invoke the function using the function name and a set of arguments, right? So it is going to select, for example, for the first employee, Michael Smith, it is going to select the first employee ID, name, first name, last name. So number of years it is going to compute from the start date, right? So Michael he has joined this organization on 2001, right? So 2001 start date is passed as an input argument to this function, and it computes the years of experience based on today's date and the date of joining, right? So today's date minus date of start date. It gives the total years of experience of an employee in an organization, and by which you'll be able to return the number of years associated with all the employees in an organization, right? So Michael has around 18 years of experience in this organization. Susan has around 17 years of experience, right? So similarly, it will return the details for all the employees, right? So this is how you write an function that is used to compute the task. It is used to compute the task of computing the total years of experience of an employee in an organization, right? So hope you can follow this. So you can make a note of it if you are interested, right? So this is how we work with functions in SQL. So I'll get you some more examples also about working with procedures and functions. Right. So you need to know how to define a function, create function, function name, a set of parameters that is passed as an input argument to a function. You need to also specify the return data type associated with the function, right? Then the function body. So function body is given by a set of MySQL statements that perform some operations within the delimiters begin and end. So within begin and end delimiters, you also have MySQL statements and return statements, right? So this is how we work with right. So this is how we work with functions and procedures in MySQL. Right. So the last thing is like procedure to update the location of your customers place, right? So given the customers, you are going to have to input arguments, customers name and location value that has to be updated, right? So you are going to change the location of the customer using a procedure, right? So create a procedure, change city at name is equal at name. So name is of name is a variable of data type varchar n varchar 30 comma at new city is going to be again a variable of data type varchar as update. The query statement is going to be update customers. Set city is equal to new city. Var name is equal to at name go. Right. So this is how we work with procedures and functions in MySQL. Right. So